Turkish dramas never stop surprising us, and the next 2 months are packed with some of the most anticipated new releases ever. From passionate romances to heart-stopping thrillers and family sagas that will leave you speechless. So, grab your seat and stay tuned till the end. Number 1. Velayat Crown Prince. The story of Velayat begins at the Istanbul bus terminal, where power and family secrets rule everything. Zulfikar Karsli, who was once the most feared man there, now has health problems that have left him weak and vulnerable. Everyone waits for his son Zafer, who is said to be returning from abroad, to take control of the empire. But fate has a different plan. Far from this world of power, Timur is just a poor mobile mechanic struggling every day to pay off his father's debts. One unexpected encounter pulls him into the dark and dangerous world of the Karsli family. Suddenly, Timur finds himself in the role of Zafer Karsel, the heir everyone has been waiting for. From that moment, nothing remains the same. The Karsel children, Kudret, Derya, Cennet, and even Zafer's wife Reyhan, all see their lives turn upside down. Old rivalries rise again, love mixes with revenge, and hidden truths begin to surface. Timur, who only wanted a simple life, now carries the weight of a family empire on his shoulders. Every step he takes draws him deeper into secrets he never imagined. Every decision threatens to destroy him or give him power he never dreamed of. And in the middle of all this chaos, a dangerous yet passionate love story begins to unfold. What makes this series even more exciting is its powerful cast. Leading the show is Akin Akinozu, whose massive international fan base alone can turn Velayat into a global sensation. And I truly believe the series could be the next biggest hit of the year. Number 2. Halef, Koklarin Chagrisi Successor. The Call of the Roots. The story follows Serhat, a brilliant surgeon who has built a new life for himself in Istanbul, far away from the fate his homeland once dictated for him. There, he falls deeply in love with Melik, and the two secretly marry without his family's knowledge. For a while, Serhat believes he has escaped tradition and blood feuds, but destiny soon calls him back to Urfa. Upon his return, he finds himself trapped between two powerful families locked in a bitter vendetta. To preserve peace, he is forced into an unwanted marriage with Ilds through an imam nikah, despite already being bound to Melik. Overnight, Serhat transforms from a respected doctor into a powerful aga, carrying the burden of family honor and tradition. His double life soon begins to collapse when Melik arrives at the mansion, determined to be with the man she loves. Her presence disrupts the fragile balance, igniting jealousy, suspicion, and hidden conflicts within the household. Serhat is now torn between loyalty to his family, his duties as an aga, and the love he swore to protect. As tensions rise, the mansion becomes a battlefield of emotions where no one is truly innocent. Every family member hides secrets, past sins, and painful truths buried deep within. Serhat's struggle is no longer just about power or tradition. It becomes a fight for love, survival, and the courage to face his destiny. And in this storm of loyalty, revenge, and betrayal, his heart will be tested more than ever before. Number 3. Charpinti. Charpint is a gripping Turkish drama revolving around a life-saving heart transplant that binds two very different families. Asli, a young woman dependent on an artificial heart support device, finally receives a donor heart, but the organ once belonged to Meliki, a girl who tragically passed away. Meliki's mother struggles with bittersweet emotions. Gratitude that her daughter's heart saved a life, and grief that it's no longer beating in her own child. For her, Asli becomes almost like another daughter, a living reminder that Meliki is still here. However, the bond between donor and recipient families is tested when events unfold without the donor's family's knowledge, sparking accusations and questions of moral rights. Aras Alkan, played by Kerem Bürsin, a mysterious figure connected to the other family, steps into Asl's life after the transplant, triggering unexpected changes. The two mothers, Hulya and Tulan, come from opposing worlds but are forced together by this shared heart. As secrets from the past surface, the families must navigate grief, guilt, and newfound love. The series delves into the emotional and ethical complexities of organ donation. It's a tale of hidden truths, intertwined destinies, and love born from the shadows of loss. both are drawn to each other with an intensity neither expected. Number 5. Istanbul, My Love. Istanbul, My Love is a soulful, modern miniseries. A brilliant entrepreneur named Istanbul, played by Afra Sarachoglu, has developed an advanced AI algorithm she believes can solve everything, even love. She pitches it to Tan, portrayed by Engin Akyurek, a successful but emotionally reserved businessman. He challenges her. If her algorithm can get him true love in just 3 dates, he'll back her company. What starts as a technology-driven experiment gradually becomes an emotional journey for both of them. When their paths cross unexpectedly beneath the glowing lights of the Bosphorus, something unspoken begins to stir, something neither data nor destiny can fully explain. Their journey unfolds across the city's most iconic locations, where every encounter blurs the line between logic and longing. As the connection deepens, so do their internal conflicts, and the city itself becomes a silent witness to their emotional tug-of-war. Rooted in glances, gestures, and unspoken truths, Istanbul, My Love explores what happens when artificial intelligence meets raw human feeling, when control gives way to intuition. Without giving too much away, it's a delicate, poetic tale of two people trying to navigate love in a world where everything feels both real and unreal at once. Produced by Go Turkey, the series is part of a broader effort to celebrate and promote the cultural richness, emotional depth, and cinematic allure of Turkey to the world. Number 6. Gelecek Mektuplar, Letters from the Past. In 2003, literature teacher Fatma Ayer gave her high school students a unique assignment: write letters to their future selves, to be opened 20 years later. The students sealed their hopes, but the letters were forgotten, locked away in a box that gathered dust for 2 decades. In 2023, Fatma's daughter Halef stumbles upon the box by accident. Curious, she begins delivering the letters to the now adult students. Each letter reopens memories of young love, broken friendships, and missed opportunities. Some recipients are moved to tears, others shaken by regrets they buried long ago. Then Halef finds a letter addressed to her, written by a woman she never knew. Her real mother, one of Fatma's former students. Raised by Fatma, Halef had no idea her life was built on a secret. As she searches for her birth mother, painful truths come to light. Through flashbacks and confrontations, the series explores how the past shapes the present. Every letter reveals more than just words, it reveals who these people truly are. And Halef must decide if the truth will set her free, or tear her apart. Number 7. Binbir Gece Masalları 1001 Sultan Shahryar, once a just and noble ruler, is left broken after a painful betrayal by his first wife. His heart turns cold, and he loses all faith in love, trust, and life itself. Haunted by sorrow, he shuts the world out, building walls no one can cross. But everything begins to change the night he marries Sherazat, a mysterious and wise woman. Unlike anyone he has known, Sherazat brings with her stories full of wonder, wisdom, and hidden truths. Each night, she shares a new tale, weaving magic into her words. Her stories stir something deep within Shahryar. A spark of curiosity, a flicker of emotion, a whisper of hope. Slowly, the bitterness in his heart begins to melt. Through her words, Sherazat brings light back into his world. As nights pass, Shahryar is transformed, healed not by power, but by love and storytelling. And in the silence between the tales, a new love begins to bloom. This is the story of a broken king, a brave storyteller, and the power of words to mend even the deepest wounds. Number 8. Vicdansu's Heartless. In Vicdanç, produced by Ark Yapım, Ekin co-stars as Deniz, a bold and driven financial expert. Focused on success, he's rapidly climbing the corporate ladder. By his side is Vicdan, played by Ayça Turan, a kind, strong woman he lovingly calls Visi. Deniz is deeply in love, and their relationship seems unbreakable. They dream of a future built on love, trust, and ambition. But fate has other plans. One day, a tragic accident shatters their world. The event leaves both of them scarred in different ways. Secrets begin to surface, and emotions spiral out of control. Deniz struggles to hold on to both his career and the woman he loves. Vicdan, on the other hand, faces a deep moral dilemma. Their bond is tested like never before. Love, guilt, and ambition clash as they fight to make sense of what happened. Nothing will ever be the same again. And the line between love and conscience begins to. Number 9. Karanlık Oda Dark Room. In this gripping new series, Burcu Özberk stars as Ser, a sharp and determined police officer. Oraz Kegleroğlu plays Atlas, a talented but troubled photographer. Their paths cross in the most unexpected way. One morning, Atlas wakes up to find a mysterious negative photo roll beside his bed. He has no idea where it came from or who left it there. Curiosity leads him to develop the photos, revealing chilling and cryptic images. Haunted by what he sees, Atlas seeks answers, but the mystery only deepens. The photos seem to hint at crimes that haven't yet occurred. That's when he meets Ser, who is already investigating a related case. Though skeptical at first, Ser realizes the photos might hold the key to stopping a dangerous criminal. The two join forces, unraveling a web of secrets, lies, and hidden connections. As they dig deeper, the line between reality and illusion begins to blur. Atlas is forced to confront dark truths from his past, and Ser must decide how far she's willing to go for justice. Together, they must solve the puzzle before time runs out. Number 10. Ashraf Rüya. As a young boy, Ashraf became enchanted by a girl he saw only once, calling her Rüya, his dream. Haunted by her memory, he spent years searching for her, rising through the ranks to become a feared mafia boss. His world is dark, built on power, secrets, and loyalty. Meanwhile, Nisan, a passionate and idealistic musician, performs at a wedding held in Ashraf's lavish hotel. Unknowingly, this performance places her life in danger. Ashraf is immediately drawn to Nisan, captivated by her spirit and beauty. What he doesn't realize is that Nisan is the very girl he once called Rüya. Even more dangerously, she's secretly working as a police informant. As feelings blossom between them, a deadly game begins to unfold. Love battles with loyalty, and secrets threaten to shatter their fragile connection. Ashraf finds himself torn between the woman he loves and the empire he built. The truth forces him to confront the lies he's lived and the crimes he's committed. Nisan, too, struggles between her duty and her growing feelings for Ashraf. Their love becomes a ticking time bomb in a world where betrayal means death. In the end, both must choose redemption or destruction. Number 11. Kuma. Ceylan, disillusioned by her oppressive home life, flees in search of freedom and a fresh start. Along her journey, she encounters Karen, a charismatic and affluent young businessman whose warmth and ambition immediately captivate her. Their connection deepens rapidly, and a hopeful romance blossoms between them, inspiring dreams of a shared future and the promise of marriage. However, their newfound love is shattered when Ceylan becomes the target of a false murder accusation. As scandal engulfs their lives, Karen makes a heart-wrenching decision. He marries his brother's widow, thereby abandoning the love they once shared. In a cruel twist of fate, Ceylan is forced into the role of a Kuma, a secondary wife tasked with bearing his children, leaving her to grapple with betrayal, heartbreak, and the daunting challenge of reclaiming her lost autonomy. Number 12. Çift Kişilik Oda. The first teaser for Çift Kişilik Oda, the Turkish adaptation of the hit Korean series King the Land, has just been released, promising a tale full of love with its fresh chemistry and emotional depth. Number 13. Kizgin Topraklar Burning Lands. Dagmar Yüksel stars as Eylül, a smart and determined lawyer with a promising future. Believing she has found true love, Eylül happily accepts a proposal from Aras Baran Özbek. She travels with him to the beautiful region of Cappadocia to meet his family. But Aras's sudden decision to marry her shocks his powerful and traditional family, the Koksals. The family patriarch, Iltre Nizam Namadar, and his wife, Shafika Baran Arsoy, had other plans. They had already promised Aras to Zahidi İlayda Mine Chopper as part of a long-standing family arrangement. The family's wealth is tied to inherited land, making Zahidi the ideal choice in their eyes. Zahidi is devastated when Aras returns, not to marry her, but with Eylül by his side. Tensions rise as the Koksals refuse to accept Eylül into their world. They begin to test her, hoping she'll give up and walk away. but Eylül stands her ground, surprising everyone with her strength and resilience. As family secrets unfold and loyalties are tested, Eylül refuses to back down. Her fight for love and justice may just change everything in the Köksal household. Kizgin Topraklar is a powerful tale of courage, love, and standing tall against all odds. Number 14. Sustali Ceylan. Sustali Ceylan tells the powerful story of a woman fighting to reclaim her life in a world ruled by men. Ceylan, full of dreams and youth, is trapped in a loveless marriage to Necmi, an unemployed and abusive man she was forced to marry. For the sake of her young son, Yusuf, she endures the pain in silence. But Ceylan has a secret. She's secretly studying at a health vocational school, planning to escape after graduation. Her only ally is Necmi's aging father, Veysi, who quietly supports her dreams. One day, Ferhat enters her life, drawn to her strength and beauty. Just as hope begins to flicker, disaster strikes. Little Yusuf is taken by an organ trafficking mafia due to Necmi's dark dealings. Ceylan's world shatters, but instead of breaking, she transforms. She is no longer just a mother. She becomes a fierce warrior fueled by love and revenge. With Ferhat by her side, she dives into the shadows, determined to rescue her son. Every step challenges her courage. Every choice pushes her limits. Ceylan's journey becomes not just about survival, but reclaiming her identity and power. In the face of danger, betrayal, and blood, she rises, unstoppable and unforgettable. Number 15. Percent Iki tells the story of Mesut, a man who has never been fond of Istanbul. Due to the sale of a company in which his father owns a small 2% share, Mesut is forced to return to the city he's long avoided. What was meant to be a short visit turns into a longer stay because of complications in the sales process. However, this unexpected detour brings something positive into his life. Best, a woman he had feelings for years ago. Being in the same city as her again stirs old emotions and confronts him with unresolved feelings. Their relationship, which starts with promise, soon becomes a tangle of confusion and emotional ups and downs. Amidst all the chaos, Mesut embarks on a personal journey, facing both the city and himself, while the audience is treated to heartfelt moments and plenty of laughter. Though the series is a comedy, it also touches on themes like love, family ties, friendships, and self-discovery. The characters are realistic and relatable, drawn from everyday life, and the story unfolds with misunderstandings, warm friendships, and genuine emotions. Mesut is played by Cem Gelinoğlu, alongside a talented cast including Yusuf Çim, Bahar Şahin, Mary Oster, Shanasi Yurtsever, Nilay Erdoğanez, Hulya Duyar, Eray Kamen, Utku Ateş, Seda Bakit, and Mufik Kayakan. Written by Murat Kamen and Eray Kamen, and directed by Karay Sahin and Murat Kamen, the series is produced by Kadir Çil, Fırat Parlak, and Karay Şahin. With its modern take on urban life and inner transformation, Percent Iki draws viewers in with its entertaining pace, fluent dialogues, and compelling characters. More than just a love story, it humorously explores the journey of self-discovery. Percent Iki and more are available on the streaming platform Tabi. And that wraps up our countdown of the top 15 new and upcoming Turkish series coming your way before the end of 2025. If you're as excited as we are, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to The Gorgeous World, and turn on the bell icon so you never miss the next big Turkish drama update. Got a favorite from the list? Or did we miss one you're looking forward to? Let us know in the comments below. We love hearing from you. Until next time,